I'm Tim Jarzabek. I play drums in No.
No, I'm Shelby Merrick, and just a friend of the band.
Responsible for us coming here.
Yeah.
I'm Nick, singer, guitar player for No.
I'm Mike, and I play the piano.
And the keyboards.
Among other things. We are the band No, and you are watching In the Pines, OSU.
Yeah.
They started playing music first because we're from North Idaho, so there's not a lot of stuff to do there because it's really cold, like 9 or 10 months out of the year, and it's just horrible weather. So they started playing music, and then I just joined in because I was like, hey, I would watch Elvis and the Beatles. I was like, I want to, and Jim Morrison. I'm like, I want to do that. That's like the coolest thing in the world. So I was like, I'm gonna do that part, and then you guys do background part.
He's like, why don't you guys just stand behind me and I'll play. So that's what we're doing, and that's what we've been doing.
I don't do that. I just stand.
Well, I'm the drummer, so I'm always in the back, and I don't get to talk too much either, but today's a good day. We met Bono in LA at the Chateau Marmont, and he's nice, and he just told us to drop our cover, because our band was called No Cover. And he called us and critiqued our music. We gave him a couple CDs, and so he said, change the name to just No. And he said, I think it would look good on a t-shirt. So we did that, and then we had t-shirts made, and then we sent him and his management a ton of t-shirts.
And it's way cooler than No Cover.
Yeah, it's way cooler.
No just sounds awesome, it just looks awesome, it just stands. Because today there's so many band names, like everything you think of is completely taken. Like anything you could think of is already taken. And No has probably been taken by a million bands too, but if you make it with the name No, it's almost, I think, crazy enough to work. You know what I mean? Like you could picture it getting big enough to where you'd see it everywhere.
And we go with
I think it worked pretty well.
Yeah, like no to bullying and no to like violence, stuff like that. So you can say no to anything. So it's kind of like, it's more,
yeah, no to anything you don't want to do, like
yeah.
Whether it's something in school or I don't know, something to do with anything, your friends or whatever, you just say no to, you don't have to do it. So it's kind of cool. I'm serious, that's kind of cool in regards to the name. It's something you can actually believe in. Compared to just like some name with a color, like 7 Purple, or you know, people put stuff together. So that's why we like it.
It's more of a positive name for us.
And Bono suggested that.
Yeah.
And it's half his name.
Yeah, it's half his name.
That's kind of cool. Bono. Yeah, he's involved like that, so it's cool. It's cool. I would say Las Vegas, I would say. It's super cool. They had it's a Gibson showroom, so they have all these Gibson, like rare and awesome Gibson guitars all over the wall. And the piano, it's in Vegas, so everything's totally like glamour and glitzed out. The piano has gold keys with it all sparkling and like bright pink and stuff, and it's just super cool. The acoustics are really good in that room too. I think that was our best performance. We performed Roll, and I thought it was pretty awesome.
After actually, I think it was in March, we flew out to Nashville, and Bob Doyle, who is Garth Brooks' manager, flew us out there, and he gave us this big studio to work in, so we recorded our album Roll, which you can buy anywhere, and it's on our website, knowtheband.com. It's on iTunes, so you can get it anywhere. But yeah, we just recorded everything in Nashville, and it's more dancey, like partying, fun, and we were having so much fun when we were out there, we just decided to make the single Roll. And that's more of a party dance song, so it kind of defines the whole album. And so yeah, it's more of a dance party album. Being in a band with my brothers and traveling is really, really horrible at times, or it can be really rewarding and fun. Like before, how they just both interrupted me on the question. I mean, that's on a scale of like 1,000 billion trillion in the car. And we're like right next to each other, and he's like, your knees are in my back, your knee. Yeah. And we start like fist fighting, and it's really horrible and obnoxious.
Or like when you get out to go to a venue and he doesn't want to carry equipment because he thinks he's too good for carrying equipment, like his own guitar, so he makes Tim carry his guitar.
Yeah. Well, hold on a second. Let me tell you how it is being in a band with my family. So I actually stole his Les Paul guitar, and then I contacted Howie Mandel to do this show on Fox called Mobs, which is airing again in the fall. So it gets so bad that I end up stealing things and we end up hurting each other. But for some reason, the show always goes on at the end of the day. So it always works out, even though we fight a lot.
Isn't that weird?
They argue a lot.
Yeah, we even argue during interviews, but for the most part, the job always gets done, and we always move on to the next thing.